see. Is it money or it's me? I smoke 20, smell old. I got honeys in my V. They like Monty, can you be my baby daddy? I'm like, yeah. I got robins on my jeans. You see the wings on every pair. All you see is Remy boys. You know my niggas everywhere. And if somebody got a problem, we could meet up anywhere.
Five Nights at Fuckface. No, that's not the name either. Five Nights at fucking Fuckface. Okay, my writing partner for the show is saying speed this up.
Yes, can we? Because from the tone of your voice, I can already tell you're rather biased about the whole thing.
Oh great, another commentator has no idea how comedy works. I certainly needed this. Ignoring the fact this series is obviously based on spoilers ahead, a series known for its over-exaggeration and sardonic attitudes, this interjection serves no purpose other than to be a smarmy cunt just because why not? If you're gonna be a smarmy cunt, at least try to give points.
Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a bad game, but I still fucking played it. Okay, I know what you're all thinking. How dare I pick on Five Nights at Freddy's?
Actually, anything go from my mind at the moment is how you manage to make this with your lack of knowledge on the game.
Hey, bitch is retarded. How you on social media claiming that you want all this shit, but when you find a nigga that'll do all that shit for you, don't fucking
I hate everything about it. The story, the gameplay, the fact that it hasn't even been a year and they're already making a third one, the fact that it only runs in a very small window, the stupid fucking My Little Pony animatronics that have invaded that DeviantArt group that I'm all over, the 10 million Let's Plays of it, and the fact that it's invaded the Gmod Steam Workshop. I can't look at a single page on that thing without seeing something for this game. People actually fucking like this thing? Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay, it was funny the first time, but can you please stop that? It's getting annoying at this point.
But then he barely ever does it again throughout this entire video. This interjection's useless.
Okay, hold on, I'm not done venting. I am also extremely pissed that this game warranted 2 sequels. I'm also extremely pissed that the guy who made it went through the trouble of making 2 sequels. And the fact that the second one was released early, and yet everyone still freaking loved it.
I could get into the reasons of why the game came out so early, like how Scott knew the game engine he used to the point that developing the game was pretty easy. To that, Scott is a sneaky and makes promises and vague hints in order to fuel the excitement for the games, but that's not my main issue with the statement. Like I said, I get why you're frustrated with the series and the fans, but to be angry at everyone for loving the game is just childish.
Actually, tackling his point, who needs to do that? We can just whine about how he's being a mean cyberbully and that gets us 700 plus views. Okay, literally
and I was tired of it, mainly because no one would shut up. So finally, I played the fucking thing and I couldn't believe my eyes. This is the game that has people throwing up their keyboards in front. This is the game that invaded the Gary's Mod Workshop and Let's Play channels everywhere. Will you people just play anything now? This isn't horror, it's jump scares. I don't consider jump scares horror. You know what this is? It's YouTube fodder. Games that get their success off of people on YouTube. I'm looking at you, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, and Markiplier.
Okay, first, the reason why people are, as you say, flipping their keyboards and fright over it is not solely because of the jump scares. The game's main source of horror is the tension and the paranoia. It builds you up with sound effects, music, and other tactics to make you paranoid. The jump scares are just a payoff for all the suspense. Your second point? Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that. The game is YouTube fodder. This is the kind of stuff that big Let's Players do for their horror game videos. And let's face it, the game probably wouldn't be as popular if Yummy Mush and Markiplier didn't play it. Can anyone honestly tell me that without those two and the other big Let's Players, the game would be as popular as it is? Yeah, I thought so. Now, I understand that not everyone is going to feel the tension of the game. Hell, I've seen videos where the person playing the game just sits there bored out of their mind and the jump scare doesn't even make them flinch. This is not going to scare everyone, but with your tone of voice and attitude, you sound like everyone who's frightened of the game is an idiot.
You have one half of your argument which I guess is right, but you barely even expand on it, and the second part of your argument you're just agreeing with him bluntly, which essentially could be cut out entirely.
Hey, bitch is retarded. How you on social media claiming that you want all this shit, but when you find a nigga that'll do all that shit for you, don't fucking.
I'm not gonna go over the campaign of this game because you literally just sit there in a chair. However, I am going to pick on pretty much every single aspect of this thing's gameplay. Why the fuck does everything I do use up power? Keeping a door closed uses up frickin' power. You turn on the lights, well, that makes sense, but it uses up frickin' power. Shouldn't all this crap be plugged into the city's electric grid?
I can't believe you just said that. It's pretty self-explanatory just from looking at the cameras and what place you're garning. It's a rundown pizzeria with poor revenue and standards. Look, I know you aren't part of the fandom and don't understand the law, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell why the power works the way it does.
It's stupid.
Literally every power grid is like that. It does not change depending on how poor you are. Even then, the crap you do in-game wouldn't even use up that much power. Oh no! Doors closed with magnets, what are we gonna do?
The animatronics got no problem moving around, and I bet they use up a ton of power. Also, I'm pretty sure they need to be plugged in. You just have all of them on really long extension cords. I'm pretty sure they don't run on internal power, and you're gonna need a really long extension cord. What's the story behind the gold animatronic bear? You're seriously telling me that a Chuck E. Cheese knockoff can afford a gold-plated animatronic bear? Who, bear in mind, has the power to crash my game? Now, I looked this up on the wiki. It might be a figment of the main character's imagination, but I don't believe that. I bet someone sold their house so they could afford this damn thing. Maybe they gave him Employee of the Month. There's something I want to know which is never explained. Why does the main character bother to stay at this job after the first night? These things are literally out to kill you, and you're gonna work here for 5 nights? You're getting paid minimum wage to fight off animatronics without fighting them. I'm pretty sure you can sue these guys. Not that you can afford a lawyer because you're getting paid minimum wage. Oh yeah, and then there's the so-called bite of 86, where apparently one of these things bit off a kid's frontal lobe. And they weren't closed after that. Why? There are about 10 million places here that you could sue, and nobody sued. Okay, I'm sorry, I just realized how ridiculous this is.
Welcome to the Five Nights franchise, where confusing elements are explained with fan theories. I didn't know that was a good enough excuse.
Okay, I'm getting really tired of this. You wanna know how much useless interjecture that I cut out? Like 5 useless interjections that really sucked. No wit, no cohesive thought, just useless garbage made to pad out the video. Like, imagine the scripting process for this. Looking at all his unnecessary points and then thinking, yeah, this should be in the final product. This is representative of the quality of this video.
Hey, bitch is retarded. How you on social media claiming that you want all this shit, but when you find a nigga that'll do all that shit for you, don't fucking.
So let's talk about the fox for a second. Actually, let's talk about the animatronics in general. Starting with the fox. Are you seriously telling me that a pizza place for kids can afford animatronics that has legs that move that freaking quickly? He is booking it down that hallway. That thing is the Usain Bolt of animatronics. He's gonna run in the Olympics against actual Kenyans, but then he'll be deported back to Kenya. He's that fucking fast. And why do all of these animatronics have facial recognition? How much did these things cost, actually?
Again, if you did some research, we could have avoided this train wreck of a tangent. 1. The company owning the restaurant had plenty of money to spend when the pizzeria first opened in the second game.
But that doesn't answer the obvious question of why is he so fast even though he's clearly out of order and has suffered constant wear and tear. I don't even like FNAF and I know this crap. What is wrong with you?
Another thing that drives me nuts. Every time you die, they feel obliged to scream in your face. Like they're upstage having a conversation like,
"Hey guys, I got a very funny idea. Let's go over to the security office and yell in his face. Beep."
And then they actually go and do that. And whenever they do, it sounds like that dude from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure who hits people with a steamroller.
Because it's apparently they've been playing a lot of that video game.
Seriously, they just come in and they go,
Oh, you mean this? Makes you jump, huh? Gee, it's almost like it's a jump scare. But it couldn't be that. That'd just be silly. Jokes aside, what else was the jump scare going to be?
You talking about jokes aside, he just made a joke and you acted like it was super serious. What you doing?
There's cheese in my pants. I got cheese. Cheese in my pants. I got cheese.
Especially you Dicksponge.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
How stupid do I look? Don't answer that.
I fucking suck.
Yes, bitch! Yes! Whoa!
I feel violated.
Floopy goober motherfucker.
You know, when you think about it, Princess Diane was exactly like Pink Floyd. The Wall was the last hit they had.
Robert Longhorn.
Listen to yourselves. You're all jerks saying I'm
Okay, first of well, if it isn't the Batman, here to steal all my coyote urine. Do you know how I got these scars? My father liked Roblox.
I fucking hate them! Fuck the haters! Fuck you if you hate Undertale!